hotel, it's about 10:30, 11 o'clock here, Josh?
20 to 12.
Oh, it's 20 to 12. It was probably about a half an hour, 45-minute journey from the airport, but I think we're only like 10 minutes away from the hospital from this hotel. And I have to stop eating and drinking at 3 a.m. Well, we've got a nurse coming over at 1 a.m. to the hotel to do a COVID test for me and Josh, so we are allowed to go into the hospital. And yeah, I mean 3 a.m. I should be asleep hopefully, and then yeah, I don't eat anything now after 3 o'clock until my surgery. I'm getting picked up at around 8 a.m. tomorrow to go to the hospital and have a consultation and all of that. So yeah, I think we're just gonna chill now, get some food, my last supper, and maybe light a candle for my old nose, RIP. Maybe hold a funeral. This is our room. We're on the 15th floor. I'll show you the views tomorrow though, because you can't see anything. Say hi, Josh. Nice and spacious, although we're checking out tomorrow. And then obviously staying in the hospital tomorrow. Nice little bathroom. Room service has arrived. What have you got, Josh?
Spag bowl.
Beautiful. It is now 1:30 and we've both had our PCR tests, had some food. I've had a shower and washed my hair because I don't think I'm going to be able to shower for a couple of days after surgery tomorrow. And yeah, I'm so tired. I slept on the flight, which was like a 4-hour flight, and I slept the whole way, so I was worried that I wouldn't be able to sleep tonight, but I just can't wait to go to bed now. I'm getting a bit nervous. I don't really know. I feel like it's just going so quick, the whole process, like, where's the last 24 hours gone? But I think that's probably for the best. I haven't got like time to just sit and overthink anything. But yeah, so I'm gonna go to bed and I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning.
Nice.
So it's 7:30 and we are at the breakfast room, although I'm not allowed to eat. I don't really mind about not eating because I don't usually eat breakfast this early, but I'm so thirsty and I always have a coffee as soon as I get up, so that's annoying. But we're going to get picked up in about 20 minutes and go to the hospital. This is my hospital room where I'm going to be staying for one night. Pretty big, got my little TV and separate bathroom here. Just nice, a little bit of privacy. It's Josh's bed for tonight. At least you can fit on it. I'll show you the view. January is probably not the best month to visit Turkey weather-wise.
They're going to put these socks on you.
Yeah,
to make sure you don't throw any clots or anything like
Yeah,
that. Yeah. I call them the sexy socks. Okay, so what, I'm off. I'll be going down to the office.
Yes, no, lovely. Thank you so much. Oh my god, I'm so scared.
How do you feel?
Nervous. Like that was just all really quick, especially because I just woke up from a nap and they were like, okay, I'm going, let's go. Yeah. I can't lip sync. I'm trying to go to theatre. Okay. Back to work. My mouth is so dry.
How are you feeling?
I feel like a million bucks.
Yeah. Sure, it's those dilated pupils. Well, I got you a Coke Zero for when they allow it.
Why can't I drink now? It's time. Also, I don't remember them giving me anything.
What do you mean?
Last time, I got onto the table and that was it. I don't remember them actually giving me the anesthesia. Do I look crazy?
No, you don't look crazy at all.
Do I look beautiful?
You look beautiful.
How beautiful?
The most beautiful.
Is it all bloody or clean?
No, it looks... I mean, there's a little bit of blood, but you'd kind of expect that.
I can feel how much better I can breathe.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It doesn't feel like I've got any silicone splints in there.
I mean...
It must do. What if I hate it?
You're not going to hate it. No, you need to do some resting.
Yeah.
Say bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Tell us what you've got.
I've got some mashed potato, which is quite nice. This I don't know what it is. It looks like milk, but it really just doesn't taste of anything. And it's a little bit thicker. And it doesn't hurt, there's no pain at the moment. It just feels a little uncomfortable and I'm like in and out of sleep. It's like 9 o'clock at night now. So I had my surgery at 12, which took 4 hours. And then I wasn't not allowed to eat and drink still for another 4 hours after surgery. This is my first bit of food. All I really want is a coffee and some water. I don't know if I can have water or not yet. And they say that because it can make you feel really sick. But this is going down fine. And I feel a bit more normal now as well. I'm not so out of it. You know me? Good morning. It is 8 AM the next morning. So I guess about 12 hours or so since surgery. And I've got some swelling and bruising around here. I feel fine though. The pain is really minimal still. It's more like a dull ache, but they've been pumping me with pain relief every couple of hours, so it's really not been that bad. I haven't really slept very well though, partly because they've been coming in every 2 hours, but also just kind of in and out of dozing. I also woke up with some sort of film of disgusting snot on the roof of my mouth, which was lovely. And someone changed my bandage today as well. You can see there's a bit of dried blood from the last one still, which you can get off. I'll be released from hospital today and then we can check back into the hotel and then I will rest there until I come back to have my cast off. Yeah, I'm gonna have some breakfast which looks quite odd. I'll show you.
Tomato, cucumber, cheese, olives, an egg, some cherry jam.
My throat is so sore from just sleeping with my mouth open as well. Although I kept thinking, I think I was trying to breathe through my nose as well, because I could feel myself snoring, and I thought that's probably not a good thing. Tip is to definitely bring your straws, because my water is coming in this, and it's so much easier to drink through a straw. Hey guys, it's now 2 PM and we just got back to the hotel room. Do you know what, I feel miles better already just from being outside the hospital. I've got my meds. I don't know what I have to take yet, but I'm gonna look at that in a minute. Yeah, what was I going to say? Oh, they pumped me with some painkiller before I left, gave me my meds and then just checked out. And now I just get to rest here until Saturday.
I'm excited because I feel like I'm going to get my appetite back, and the food here is really nice. So yeah, just gonna get on my bed. I'm gonna call my mum. I haven't had a chance really to speak to anyone because I just haven't been on my phone because I've just been out of it. So I'm gonna call my mum, let her know I'm good, and then probably just get some food. There's a lot more swelling around my eyes now. There's not really much bruising. I did take a few like arnica tablets before, like the day before. So I don't know if that helped, but the swelling is there. But yeah, like I said, the pain still isn't too bad. It's just like an annoying pain, like an annoying ache, but it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna go eat, so I'll update you later. Bye. Hi guys, it's 44 hours, so nearly 2 days after I woke up from surgery, and the swelling is here and the bruising is here, it's getting there. Last night was quite shit. Sleeping wise, I felt my nose basically throbbing where it was starting to swell and my eyes were swelling. Not painful again, but really just uncomfortable and not nice. And the worst thing about sleeping is the dry mouth, the sore throat. But I've ordered a coffee. We're just gonna take it easy today and stay in bed. I've got painkillers and I've got antibiotics and I've got a cream for the swelling and a nasal spray just to like sort the gunk out. Oh yeah, this probably doesn't look that cute, does it? So yeah, I'm just gonna chill today and watch some stuff on my phone. I will update you when and if anything else happens. What have you got me?
Cheesecake.
Nice. Pizza! What did you get? Salad.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm not eating a salad today. I'm not eating today yet. Oh my gosh. I think the swelling has gone down a little bit, but the bruising's got worse. Finally eating. Can't wait. I'm so hungry. That cheesecake is amazing as well. Oh, and I got another Starbucks. This cheesecake
But the truth also is
is
that
just
the Tara
amazing.
isn't one entity. We understand that they are fractured. We've heard about the infighting.
Hi. It's now been nearly, oh my god, I sound so nasally. It's now been nearly 72 hours since my operation, and I feel a lot better today. Day 2 is where you peak and then everything gets better. Still super congested, but I'm sleeping so much better now. Josh is here. Hey Josh. Josh just been to the gym because I'm vlogging. I sound so nasally. Super nasally. The swelling's going down, the bruising is getting worse, but yeah, I'm just so happy that the discomfort has gone a bit more now. So yeah, just another day of being in bed really and sleeping, watching TV, and we're gonna have some lunch now. And then tomorrow I think I will go get my consultation, and God, it's so hard to talk. I've got so much snot in my nose. I'll go have my splints out as well. Yeah, not really much else to say. It's just another day in the life of rhinoplasty recovery. Today we're getting my cast off, and my little nose tampons are coming out. And I've got a couple of stitches at the front that are coming out as well. So I'm at the hospital. This is the first time I'm going to see my nose in person.
How nervous are you?
I'm pretty nervous.
Want to have a look?
Yeah?
Yeah. Do you want to sit up? Gently.
You okay? Is that alright?
Yeah. Oh Oh my god.
It's very swollen.
Wow.
Yeah, look at your side profile.
That's amazing. I'm gonna cry.
It looks amazing. And lift your head, look at that. Oh.
Jem. How do you feel? It was emotional?
I can't stop crying.
Oh.
So
Hey.
weird to be able to like breathe through my nose. Like, it looks mental though, it's so swollen, I don't even like look like me.
Mm.
But I can just tell when it's gonna go down. It's nice.
Happy tears, yeah?
So when she was cutting the stitches, that was fine. I didn't feel the stitches really pain. Is that what she's talking about? But yeah, the tampons felt like it was coming out of my brain.
Mm.
But it wasn't bad, it was just the anticipating it. I feel like I was so scared of it hurting. It didn't hurt, it just felt like loads of pressure and then it's so quick when it was out.
Yeah. Well, you'll be able to watch the tampons coming out.
That cast coming off though,
Yeah.
that was hard.
Did it hurt when she was doing it?
Yeah, just the tape was so, you know when you rip off a plaster?
Oh, was that? I thought that it was like just the pain on like in your actual nose rather than it being
No,
the
it was
pain on the skin.
Peeling the thing off since my skin was so swollen and tender, it's just like, it was twice as painful. Oh look. Hi. Hi. Hi guys, I'm so full of snot. I'm back at the hotel now and I'm just so emotional, I'm still crying. It's just so life-changing. It's just a bit overwhelming, like I haven't really been emotional at all up until this point and it just feels like it's all coming out. I definitely would not recommend crying where your nose is blocked and healing. Yeah, I couldn't recommend Funda, my coordinator, enough. She's been absolutely lovely and just been so good and looked after everything for me. I won't see her now. I said goodbye to her at the hospital. She had another patient to deal with. So we're just gonna rest today at the hotel and then we check out tomorrow morning. Say goodbye. Thank you, bye-bye. I can't believe that snow. Is that the call to prep?
Yeah.
Hey, so it has been officially a week since I had my op. Sorry I haven't filmed for a few days. We got home and we were just so tired. We had a really long day of travelling because our flight was delayed from the snow and then we had to get a rail replacement bus when we got back to London. So yeah, but you can see I've taken the tape bandage off. She said that that was there just really for just to like remind you that you have a broken nose or you've had surgery. She said that I could get that wet and that it would just come off in the shower. So that's now off and my nose is so fat on the sides, but it's definitely gone down. Obviously the swelling is all gone down from my face. My lips are still so dry. That they've really taken a beating since surgery. I've got this bruise here and bruising up here. It's more like the yellowy stage now. I already am loving it. Like, you can just see right up there now. Sorry, it's probably a bit gross. My stitching is slowly healing. One thing that I had was like loads of snot, but like, oh, it sounds gross. Loads of like dry blood and snot like up here. So I managed to get that out yesterday, which was not fun. But yeah, so this is a week post-surgery. Obviously, yeah, it's still swollen, and as the weeks go by, I think after a month it will look a little bit more settled and not so fat. But I am so pleased with it. I'm not taking any medication now. I finished my antibiotics course when I got back, and I've taken paracetamol here and there, but there isn't really any pain at all now. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna update you guys in maybe a couple of weeks or a week, and then we'll sit down and have a chat about everything, and I'll go into some more detail. It's so nice to come home to the cats as well. Hi Greggy. Hey. Where's Wesley? Where's Wesley? Hey. Oh, hi. They've been so lovely. They've been laying on me all day. Hey guys, it's now been 2 weeks since my surgery, and it's definitely got a lot smaller. Today is the first day that I'm going to be putting makeup on, which is so exciting. My stitches are almost healed. They're just a bit crusty still, but they seem to have healed inside, and I'm just going to avoid putting makeup on that area. I spoke to my coordinator Funda, and she was like, yeah, that's fine, you can put on makeup today, just be careful with the stitches. So yeah, I don't know what to go for. I don't know if I should just go for like my everyday look. It's going to be so weird putting on makeup with a new nose. I couldn't contour my nose before because it was just a bit of a hard, it was just a bit of a weird nose to contour. It was already quite skinny, but it was so like jaggedy in places that I was just like, I can't work with this. So I mean, I guess once it's all healed, I probably won't even need to contour it. Of course, as soon as I finish my makeup, there are builders right outside my house drilling into the concrete. This is my makeup. I did like a soft contour, but I think my bronze is the wrong shade for that. So I'm definitely just gonna redo that. Also, my skin is so dry as well from the weather and because I haven't been able to exfoliate, so I had to kind of really prep my skin. I actually teared up at the end because I just can't believe it. It looks so nice. I'm so pleased. It's just amazing. It's just such an amazing feeling, and I can't wait to go and just do so much content. It's just literally mad. Oh, okay, I'm gonna go because I'm gonna cry again if I keep looking at it. Hey guys, so it has now been 5 weeks since I had my surgery, and I'm pretty healed up now. All my stitches have gone. The swelling has gone down a lot now, especially around my face area. It is only 5 weeks, so it will take probably up to a year for it to settle properly, but 5 weeks in and it's not doing too badly. So you can see it's a lot straighter here. With the nostrils, you can see that this one looks more closed over still. I have been speaking with Funda, and the surgeons have told me that this bit of skin here is actually loose. It was the extra skin that was accommodating my septum that was deviated. So now they've obviously taken a lot of that septum away and straightened it. She said within 6 months this will actually wrap itself around the newly placed septum. So eventually this will look a lot more even. You can see my scarring here is still a little bit fresh, and you can see the incision line, but that will go away with time. To be honest, even if this was the outcome of my nose and this was how it was going to be forever, I would be pleased with it, because anything honestly was better than how my septum was before, and the breathing issues that I had were not okay. I can breathe a lot better now. Today I feel really, obviously the day I'm filming, I feel really bunged up, and I can breathe through my nose, but it still feels like a blocked, but like blocked at the top sinuses rather than like not able to breathe because my septum is in the way. The breathing has been a lot better now. It has to take a few weeks for it to kind of clear up a bit, obviously because of the healing. But yeah, it's been really, honestly, life-changing to be able to breathe a lot better. I haven't worked out yet still. Next week will be my 6 weeks, and then I'll be able to go to the gym again. So that will be the test of time, and I'm really looking forward to doing that. But I thought I would sit down today and just kind of talk you through. Obviously you've seen all the vlog and you've seen all the traveling on my journey, but I thought I'd sit down and just go through all the details of where I went and how I chose my surgeon, etc. So let's go. So I went to Istanbul in Turkey for my surgery, and my surgeons' names were Dr. Cinoplat and Dr. Bektas. I chose these surgeons through a recommendation of my friend Katie. Katie is a registered nurse and she does lip fillers and Botox and any aesthetics. So I went on her recommendation as she had had surgery there, and she said that her mum also had had corrective surgery there, and she has a really great Instagram highlight on her Instagram, which I will link, and that was me sold basically. And I had a number to text Funda, who was my coordinator throughout the whole thing. So I text Funda and I was like, hi, here are some pictures and videos of my nose. I'd love to get a quote for this and get some more information. And she responded pretty quickly the same day, and she said that it would be a septoplasty and a rhinoplasty, which I obviously knew already. And that it was going to be about £3,500. That price included my airport transfers, my 6 nights accommodation in a 5-star hotel. 1 night of them would have been in the hospital. It included my hospital stay and all my medication. And then it was an extra £180 to upgrade my room to a double room because I was bringing my partner. Which I do recommend you bring someone, just because it's nice to have someone to hang out with, and also like you're in a different country and you're getting surgery, it's just nice to have someone to be with you and just to help you with little things whilst you're recovering. Breakfast was included in the hotel as well, so we only really spent money lunch and dinner, but it's so cheap out there. I think I probably would have spent less than £200 for the week. And that was literally just room service. I didn't leave the hotel really, so we were just getting room service every day. And there's a Starbucks in the lobby that you would have seen. A lot of the people that I spoke to out there did speak English or spoke a little bit of English, but Funda was also there to help translate with anything. So there wasn't too much of a language barrier. Anything that I needed or couldn't, anything that I didn't understand, I could ask Funda or text her or get her to speak to anyone that needed to communicate. But everyone was so nice. All the nurses were so lovely as well to me. One of the nurses brought 2 other girls in to like show them my nails at the time, and yeah, it was, even though like not everyone could speak English, obviously I don't expect them all to speak English anyway. It wasn't scary or anything, and it wasn't like too alien. Moving into why I had it, I mean, I feel like it's obviously self-explanatory. You can tell, look at my nose before, like it was just all out of shape really, and it was more for breathing issues, but I would be lying if I didn't say it was cosmetic as well. I mean, I could have had septoplasty on the NHS, as it was medical, and I did go down the route of NHS initially, but it was dragging on for quite a while. It was over COVID as well, so things were delayed, and there's such a long waiting list for people having surgeries as well. It took probably about a year to get an appointment for septoplasty, but by that time, a month prior, I had already decided that I was going to go and book privately. So yeah, I mean, I could have had it on the NHS and not got the full rhinoplasty, but then I was just like, you know what? I don't like the shape of my nose that much either, and if I'm going to be open up on a table, why not just do everything, like, and I'll just be so much happier. And I am so much happier, and I guess people can have their opinions on surgery, but at the end of the day, it's my fucking face. You've seen on the vlog like how happy and how like over the moon I was with it, and it was a big thing for me to do, and I didn't realise how much it had affected me, like how emotional I got afterwards. I think that was a big release for me, which was very therapeutic. So you can see here my nose had a little hook in it, but also it was really the septum that was not doing bits for me. You can tell that the septum is completely deviated and almost blocks my right nostril. This did affect my breathing, especially with working out or anything like high intensity. And also when I would go to sleep at night, I would always go to bed with a blocked nose, and I really just hated it. It felt like, you know, when you have a cold and you just wish that you could breathe through your nose again. That's what I felt like a lot of the time. So with the pain and what to expect, as you can see in the vlog, I didn't say it was very painful. The pain isn't really there. It's more discomfort. I'm not saying that it's an easy ride, but I am saying it's not as bad as you expect it to be. It was uncomfortable because of the swelling. So by day 2, I mean day 1, you are so high on painkillers and morphine or whatever from the hospital, you don't feel anything. Like I didn't even feel any pain when I woke up at all. It's more the symptoms as a result of the rhinoplasty. So it was more the first night when I went to bed, or when I went to sleep, after I woke up, and that following night, and obviously not being able to breathe through my nose, and then sleeping with my mouth open and this massively like dry throat. It was not being able to drink before and after the surgery because you're so dehydrated, and then you wake up and then you can't drink again for another four hours, I think it was, and you're just so thirsty. But if you drink, you'll just feel so sick afterwards, so you can't have anything. That's because of the anaesthetic. So yeah, it was the sore throat, and then it was the swelling for day 2. Day 2, you can see that's when I'm getting like a really big puffy face and my bruising starting to come, and it's because you've got this plastic cast here. The swelling is obviously like trying to push it up and off, and it just feels so uncomfortable here, but not painful. It just feels like you just like can't do anything. But yeah, after like, I think day 2 was the worst, 24 hours of day 2, and they say that, but it's still it's manageable and you can eat. It didn't hurt me to eat at all. It felt weird and I was cautious about eating, but actually eating was okay. I don't know if people have it worse and can't eat, I'm not sure, but my experience, it was fine. I was also worried about sneezing because I had to keep sneezing, and also yawning because you don't want to move your like, you don't want to be too expressive because you just think, well, I've got this massive like trauma on my face. So it was really hard, and also like laughing as well because me and Josh bloody laugh at everything, so I was just trying to like not move my face, but it is okay. Sneezing was alright actually. I thought, oh my god, I'm gonna like rupture something in there, but it was fine. But yeah, I did try and kind of like have minimal moving whilst I was like the first couple of days of recovery. Also, you saw how dry my lips got. Like, I don't know if that was a part of it. It must have been, because I think maybe because sleeping with my mouth open and the dryness of my throat, my lips were just like cut to shreds. So things I would say for you to take, definitely take a lip balm, take a travel pillow, and I found that was a lot easier to sleep with. You don't really want to sleep on your side too much when you're recovering because of the swelling. You want to just sleep face up, and I hate that. I love sleeping on my side, so buying that travel pillow really helped me just to kind of like sleep on my back. Straws, I took some metal straws with me, which were great in the hospital because the water came in like cartons, and also you just don't want to be like moving things into your mouth. You just like sipping on a straw is so much easier. So yeah, I brought a couple of those with me. What else? I mean, snacks. You could bring snacks. I actually didn't, but Katie did recommend bringing snacks because the hospital food, it isn't great. It's just bland. Like, it's just, they just want you to obviously get something into your body. Like I had the mashed potato and some weird like liquid stuff. But to be honest, you can bring snacks, but I didn't have an appetite. You do lose your appetite. And that's not because it's hard to eat or painful to eat. I think it's just because you don't want to. Like, you don't want to go near your face, really. So it took a few days for me to get my appetite back. And maybe because of all like the medicine that you're on, it just suppresses your appetite maybe. But other than that, you're kind of covered. I didn't have to worry about outfits because I was just in bed in the hotel or in hospital. Also, one thing I will say is when you take the cast off, you can see that day when I went into hospital to have my splints out and my cast off, I was so swollen. My face, you could see my face was so round. So taking the cast off and then showing me my nose, obviously I was happy, but you can just tell I look nothing like me. So I was kind of like, oh yeah, like nice, but also like I just look mental. I look like a monster. So there's every chance that when you see your nose for the first time, you might hate it. You might just be like, what the fuck, like, because you don't look like you, because of the swelling and how much swelling is not even just your nose, around your whole face. it will take time for you to get used to it. And then after that, it really is the exciting bit, because each day you wake up and it changes and it goes away a little bit, and after weeks and weeks it really does settle. So I'm still now going through the enjoyment phase of just watching it evolve, really. I have had my scares where I've been like, it's growing back, like what's happened, I spent all this money and it's not going to look perfect. But as I said, even now I'm back home and it's 5 weeks later, I can message Funda pictures and just ask her questions still and be like, is this normal, is this okay, like is this gonna close over again? And she's like, no, it's fine, like, but she's fine to do that, and she will still respond to me like so quickly, which is amazing. And she always sends details to the surgeon first, just obviously to be like, I'm just going to show your surgeon anyway, and then we'll get back to you. And they get back to me so quick. So yeah, I am really pleased with my journey and just proud of myself as well. Like, this has been something that I have wanted. Like, I'm 31 as well, that's another thing. I'm 31, I'm not 18. I'm not like just think I'm going to get a nose job because that's what everyone's getting. Like, I have wanted this since I was a teenager. My deviated septum is genetic, so it runs in the family, but no one in my family has it as extreme as I did. Also, my surgeon said it was the most extreme deviated septum that she had ever seen. So I think that really does speak for itself. I've wanted it for like over half of my life. So it was a big decision for me, but it was kind of an easy one towards the end. Thank you for watching my vlog, guys. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'm going to put all links down to everything below. I'm going to give you Funda's telephone number, which she's kindly let me share with you guys. The reason why it's through Funda and not through a website is because obviously it's international. Funda can translate and she can quote you, but if you contact them direct, they're not going to be able to speak your language very well. So it's easier to go through Funda. She deals with all of the international bookings, and she can give you all the info. She can give you pictures from the surgeons before and afters, and anything that you need to know, she can deal with it. So I'm going to put her number below, and if you have any more questions, ask me in the comments and I'll get back to you. And yeah, I'm excited to see how it's all going to heal, and I'll see you guys soon.